It's time to redesign for future complexity and maximum adaptability. So here we sit in the United States, the most successful, economically competitive culture and society ever made on the planet. Yet here we sit and we see that we need to find a way to accelerate competitiveness, but in a new way. We need to accelerate competitiveness and positive economic outcomes across all levels of American society. We need to do this through taking a new approach. We've got to work on culture change. We've got to work on finding ways to embrace innovation and technological advance in all levels of our society, not just in an isolated subset of our society. We need to find a way to avoid complacency, where we're just satisfied with the way things were, as opposed to where things need to be and where we need to go. So here's the situation in the United States we have right now. If you take our 330 million people, give or take, break them into three groups of 110 million based on income, the top group, there are no negative indicators. Everything's moving forward. Lifespan is moving forward now, approaching or above 90 with some groups in that population. Educational attainment accelerating, incomes accelerating at rates that we've never seen before. Life outcomes, everything you can imagine. In the middle group, 110 million people, most indicators are somewhere between flat to slightly increased with a couple that are down. And in the bottom 110 million people, now larger than the population of Germany, just put that into perspective, there are no positive indicators. Lifespan is deteriorating and going down. Educational attainment is going down, not going up. And so we've got a range of issues related to competitiveness that are really at their root something that needs to be focused now on making competitiveness and economic development inclusive, building diversity as a strength, creating our innovative capacity across all realms of our economy and all realms of our society. So competitiveness in the United States, in the true democratic spirit, in the true spirit of economic democracy, has got to find a way to include everybody. Competitiveness and resilience are going to be tightly coupled with each other. In academia, what we've learned is that we haven't been resilient enough in general. What we've learned is that we need to find ways to educate more broadly and across the full spectrum of society. We need to not only just gather students around a faculty and then create a learning environment just in that modality, which turns out to be very, very instructive and very, very powerful, but we need to do more than that. We need to be able to project that environment to others because one, the workforce will be spread out across their entire lives, and secondly, not everybody's going to be able to gather always. And so, I think that what we've learned from higher education and our lessons as it relates to COVID is that we need to all become more technologically capable. We're going to need to find a way to drive innovation by driving internet capability to every home, every person, everywhere, ubiquitous, the same as water, the same as electricity. What we need is a new, fully inclusive model of technologically advanced innovation driven by ubiquitous learning, driven by something that I call universal learning, making learning available throughout a person's life and doing that with a very strong technological signal, helping us to be rapid in our adaptation. One of the most important things that we need to do is we need to design a pathway so that people can see the pathway to the future. The older models, the fixed models of education, the fixed models or the slow models of change, those serve their day. They don't serve us any longer. They won't serve us in the future. We need to find a way to move forward.